Hi guys. So I got Evie down early, so I'm gonna start this now, and hope that some of you on here are ready. Let's see, no one's here yet, but it will record and post for those that aren't on here now. You gotta do it when you can do it. So first of all, just wanted to welcome you all and kind of give you a little rundown of why I think the starter kit is probably the best deal, as many of you have seen like the breakdown, and I can post that in the comments when I'm done with this, of the price of each individual oil and then the price of the starter kit. And there's no comparison. There's no way to do it that's going to be cheaper. You get the diffuser and then 11 oils, which I'm going to talk about, and all the different uses for them. And there's really just no better way if you're starting out to get started and to kind of see what areas of your daily life can be supported, the needs that you have can be supported with oils. So without further ado, this is the diffuser now that comes. You can pick which diffuser you want, but up until just the beginning of the month, you weren't able to get the Desert Mist. This is the Desert Mist diffuser. I absolutely love it. Of course, my doorbell never rings, and it just rang while I'm doing a live video. I think it's the mailman, but the Desert Mist is my absolute favorite. When I ordered my kit, it was supposed to come with the Dewdrop, but they ran out of the Dewdrop diffuser, and I was super lucky to get the Desert Mist. Now, because of all of the positive feedback they got, they decided to have the kit available with the Desert Mist, which is awesome. It has, I'm gonna pick it up and try not to spill it like I did earlier. It has this kind of, because it's lit, I'm not sure you can see it that great, but there are pictures online that are a little easier to see, but it has like a trellis pattern, and it is pretty cool. You can't even be able to see the colors that great, but you can change the color of it. It has several different settings. As you can see, the color changes. There is, if you have it on continuously on high, it can go from 5 to 6 hours. If it's on low, it can go up to 8 hours. And then if it's on the intermittent setting, there we go. If it's on the intermittent setting, it can go up to 10 hours, which is a lot more than a lot of the other diffusers. And I do have, I have an Amazon diffuser. It was just kind of a cheap one that I have in Maddie's room, and a couple other ones that are nice. Just the features on this one are unbeatable, and it's really pretty. My mom was jealous that her kit didn't come with this, and she has actually since bought the Dewdrop because she liked it so much. It has 11 individual light settings, and then it has a candle flicker setting. So if you want to set the mood or whatever. So I'm going to dive into the starter kit. So the starter kit comes with, this is a premium starter kit. There is a basic starter kit, which gives you one oil, a couple samples. You do have then access to the wholesale prices, but you're not getting all of the oils. You're not getting a diffuser. And to me, I feel like that's where the value of the kit is. So, if you are someone that already has a bunch of oils and you already have the diffuser, because maybe you've bought from other people with Young Living, maybe the basic starter kit would be something that would work for you. But in general, it doesn't make much sense just because of the value of all of the oils that you get in the kit, and I will go through them. So you get the diffuser, and then you get this fun little box right here. This little sleeve slides off. When I do my oils 101 class, I'll talk a little bit more about seed to seal and what that means. It's has to do a lot with the purity of the oil. So we, all of our oils are 100% pure, therapeutic grade essential oils. Now in the starter kit, they're all coming in a 5 milliliter bottle. So this cute little thing opens like this. Aha. And then you have a cute little like way to kind of organize them to begin with. Woo! Because I dropped everything on the floor. And I have since gone to the dollar store and gotten, they had like little nail polish holders. And I have put those in my cabinet and put all the oil bottles in there to kind of keep them organized. But I have grown my oily stash quite a bit since the starter kit. So I needed a place to put my other oils. So I am going to kind of show you what comes in here. There is some literature that comes in here. Talks about just kind of oils in general, and this whole thing here shows you where all the farms are. We own many of our own farms and distilleries. There's actually, in Utah, where Young Living is based, there's lavender farms, and you can go and tour them, which I love the transparency of this company. That's, again, more about the seed to seal. I'll talk about that in Oils 101. But, you know, they want to be transparent about the process of growing, the process of distilling. They want you to have confidence in these oils because they're therapeutic, they're medicinal, they're to support your wellness. They're not just, you know, they don't just smell good, and you know, they are putting out a superior product, and that is why often it does cost more, because it's a superior product. You're having to use less. You know, I've used other oils. They're all right. None of them compare to Young Living, which is why I bought the starter kit. So I'm going to go through it. So first I'm going to talk about this bottom row of oils. If you notice, the top oils have a white label and the bottom have like just the colored, different colors. So we'll go through that. First I'm going to talk about lavender, which is probably one of the most common oils. Even if you're not really into oils, you've probably had some exposure to lavender. They kind of call it the Windex of oils. So when in doubt, use lavender. You can diffuse this for a relaxing aroma. It's the key oil in our kids' Owie blend. So we do have a kids line, and the Owie blend, so kind of helps topically for that. I recently did a DIY at my house, like a make and take, and we did lavender peppermint lip balm. So lavender is really great. Frankincense is my favorite oil. I just find it to be so calming. I do diffuse it, but I put like a drop on my finger and rub it on my chest at night, and it's just very calming. It is expensive. There's a reason for that, because of how long it takes to grow the plant that is used to make frankincense, and then the harvesting process. All of that takes such a long time that there's a reason. You know, there's a reason it costs so much. You can diffuse, like I said, to unwind after a stressful day or for focus and concentration. It's an excellent anti-aging product. I add it to my moisturizer. It's good for wrinkles. It's good just for the appearance of your skin in general. I love frankincense. I actually just ordered a large bottle in my next Essential Reward order, just because I use it every day. I try to ration it and not use too much at a time, but it's so great. So the next one, so there's also, I'll talk about what the vitality oils are. There's also a lavender vitality and a frankincense vitality too. I'll talk a little bit more about that later. Now, so when I bought my kit, RC was in it. Now they have changed that, and it's Citrus Fresh. So I won't talk a lot about RC, which is for respiratory support, because it won't come in any of the kits that you order from now on. So we'll just pretend this is Citrus Fresh, which I will be getting in my next order, but I don't have now to show you. So Citrus Fresh also has a vitality, but Citrus Fresh combines orange, tangerine, grapefruit, lemon, and mandarin oils with a hint of spearmint. And if you saw my DIY video the other day, of the fabric freshening spray. That would be a great thing to add to that citrus smell. You can add to a spray bottle of water and witch hazel also to do like a room spray. It's very clean and like the citrusy smell, which can be kind of like invigorating. It's just really nice. Panaway. If you notice, Panaway has a different top, and that's because it has wintergreen in it, and they you definitely cannot ingest. So they put this on there just kind of like a child-safe lock, just to be sure, because it is a stronger oil. Being a stronger oil, it's excellent to use to massage into muscles after a strenuous workout, to make a post-workout rub, like a cream, to use on tension in your head. It's the smell. I really like the smell. It's like that wintergreen, like it smells like a lifesaver, but not like the pseudo wintergreen. It's like actual wintergreen. So that's a great one. And then, so purification, which also used to be in the kit. I'm sorry. You know what? Before I said that, essentially purification is the one that's being replaced by Citrus Fresh, and it's actually RC that's being replaced by Raven. So Raven is another one that has eucalyptus in it. So RC had eucalyptus. So Raven can be used similarly. It contains some other things too. Ravenstara, lemon, wintergreen, peppermint. And like I said, the eucalyptus radiata. It's great to apply to the chest before workouts if you're feeling congested, just to kind of help with breathing. It might help with some allergy issues and kind of support just like respiratory functioning like overall. So sorry if I confused you about those two. It's new. I'm used to the oils that were in the kit before, so we're all learning. Okay, so now I'm going to go over the Vitality oils. So the reason they're in white, the reason they have a different label, is because they're dietary oils. They are approved for ingestion, and really the only difference is the label, and that's to remain FDA compliant. They're the exact same oils, but when we talk or I take pictures or post things about using oils to ingest, like in your dietary routine, you're going to see pictures of Thieves, because that then is FDA compliant. And that's the only reason. They are the exact same oils, same ingredients, same everything. So Thieves, I'm sure you've heard of Thieves. The Thieves line is incredible. I've talked a lot about that on my page. It's kept us healthy all year, knock on wood. So diffuse for immunity, smells like Christmas. It's got clove, it's got cinnamon, some lemon in there, some other citrus. It's delicious. You can add it to your dental routine. So we use Thieves toothpaste, but you can also, if you use regular toothpaste, put it on your toothpaste, or people have used it because of the clove that's in it for like toothaches. And you can add it to apple cider or tea. I did, like when we did have like a cold earlier in the year, I did like a honey lemon tea and Thieves, and it knocked it right out. And I love the smell. I find it to be calming when I diffuse it. And then lemon Vitality, so many uses for this. So I posted also a recipe where I cooked with this and oregano oil. Love that. I put it in my water every day. Love the taste of it. You can diffuse it for a happy aroma, and then I've seen people use it to put in icing when they're making cookies. So there's that. Peppermint, another very, very common oil. You can diffuse it for clarity and focus. You can massage it into your temples. Just be careful of your eyes, because it is like you will feel like a cooling sensation, though some call it a hot oil, but there is definitely a feeling on the skin, which is very soothing and calming for many purposes, not so much in your eyes, so don't get it in there. Great for sore muscles, relief from sore muscles. It's also an appetite suppressant, so you can put it in your water and could suppress your appetite. One thing that you need to be careful if you are breastfeeding, some people find that it affects their milk supply. It has not affected mine. I don't actually use peppermint straight up. I do have it in one of the supplements that I use, like topically. It hasn't affected me, but it can affect you. So just be aware of that. Because I know I have lots of friends that are breastfeeding. So Copaiba. This is like kind of like a hidden gem of the starter kit. It has a woodsy smell. It's really nice. I've used this on like Evie's gums when she's teething. You can use it neat because the gums are already wet. And it got to the point where she was like leaning in when I put it on her gums. And then I put it like externally with lavender here and here. And it did like kind of calm and soothe her. And it's also great for sleep. So you can diffuse, like I said, with lavender. It's very calming. Apply to the gums, like I said. You can add it to a muscle rub with Panaway, which I showed you before, and coconut oil, very soothing. There's some pretty amazing things about this oil. I've posted a little bit about it before, but it's a good one. And it's another one that's kind of expensive, so you're getting a great deal having it in the kit. And again, I'm going to post that graphic because I think when you're like, oh, there's like 4 or 5 oils in there that I really want, and then you look at the price, you add them up, and then you look at how much the kit costs, it's kind of a no-brainer, especially if you don't have a diffuser yet. And then especially if there's several other oils that now you can see, you know, are useful on an everyday basis. So, okay, finally, Digees. This one smells funky, I'm not gonna lie, but it is a godsend. We had like a 24-hour bug before Christmas, and like, when you're nauseous and you can't sleep, like when you don't feel well, all you want to do is sleep. And if you can't sleep because you're laying there like feeling like you're just gonna hurl at any moment, it's the worst because you just want to rest. I rubbed this and some peppermint with coconut oil on my stomach, and I was actually able to sleep. You know, the 24 hours kind of had passed by the time I woke up, but I needed my sleep. The kids were asleep. As a mom, you know, like once your kids are asleep, that's your time to go to sleep. And it actually made it so that I was able to rest. I felt better in the morning. We have a tummy rub in my drawer in my bedroom for when the kids' tummies hurt, and they come in, I rub it on them. You rub it on your abdomen, on a kid's sternum. Maybe you've eaten a little too much. It is a dietary vitality oil, so you can take it. You could take it sublingually under your tongue. It's, again, doesn't taste great. A lot of people put it in a capsule, 1 or 2 drops in a capsule, and take it. And it just really aids in that whole digestion process, as does peppermint. So those are really good paired together. So now let me talk about the flex oils. So in mine and in most, you will get stress away. The disclaimer here is that in the event that this oil is out of stock, they can replace it with one of the flex oils, which include Orange Vitality, Tea Tree, Lemongrass Vitality, and Aroma Ease. This is Maddie's favorite oil, and it's a really nice, like, it has some vanilla in it, and it's just very calming. I'll show you in a minute that if you get like a little roller bottle with it that you can use to apply it. But it has balsam copaiba, lime, cedarwood. Cedarwood's another great oil outside of the kit that I highly recommend. And there is lavender in there, like I said, vanilla, and ocotea. And Peace and Calming is not in the kit, but that's one that blends really well with this, lavender. And it does come with this little roller ball top that you can actually put right on here, and then it comes with the actual top that goes over the roller bottle. So you can bring it on the go, so it's a little bit easier. And in your kit, so in my kit when I got it, I talked about the 2 changes with the oils. The other changes are they used to come with these little sachets of oil, these little samples, which aren't, I mean, there's like a couple drops in there, but they decided to do away with these, and now they're doing Thieves household cleaner samples. So 2 1-ounce samples in each premium starter kit, which is great because you can make up to 60 ounces of cleaner with that 1 ounce. Typically, you'll probably make probably a smaller batch just so it has a little bit higher potency. But it's a great value, and I've talked a little bit about that too. That's a favorite of mine. So it's really, I think it's a really exciting time to sign up because you have that opportunity to try such a great product. I use it in my bathroom, in my kitchen. I use it all over the house. We don't use any other cleaners now, and it's been great. You get these little information cards as well that talk about the individual oils. And looks like my sample bottles, oh, I was going to say they fell out. So there's these little sample bottles too, so you can share with friends. You know, part of this, me doing this, like with you guys, is that I love the oils so much, and I just want to share them because they've been so wonderful for me and my family. The emotional support that I get from these oils, I could get emotional talking about how much they've helped me. I won't bore you with that. But they've been pretty incredible. I've noticed a huge difference. I notice a huge difference when I don't use them. When I get too busy and I forget to proactively use my oils, or I react and don't use the oils instead of reacting, huge difference. So, you know, I want to share with everyone, and hope to continue to do that. And I think that it just is really empowering to be kind of in charge of your own wellness. And I'm not saying we don't go to the doctor, we do. But it's kind of nice when you don't have to, when you don't get sick and don't have to go to the doctor, or there's things that you can do proactively and preventatively so that you don't get to the point where you have to rely on that. The other thing that came in the starter kit that I use immediately was the Ningxia Red. It is made from Ningxia berries or wolfberries, and it's like a supplement essentially. My suggestion is after you get it to refrigerate it right away. You can grab it for an energy boost. It supports all your body systems with antioxidants. I love it in seltzer water or like a berry flavored LaCroix for an afternoon pick-me-up instead of like reaching for that second glass or fourth glass of coffee. I say glass because mostly I drink iced coffee. I guess it would be cup too. You can reach for your Ningxia Red in a seltzer water as a little pick-me-up. I'm actually saving my essential rewards points right now. Pardon me. So I can buy the bottles of the Ningxia Red. They are a little pricey, much cheaper when you buy them in bulk. But it's good. I kind of poo-pooed it at first, like, oh, whatever. And I tried it and I was like, oh wow, that's good. And it gives you like this burst of energy, not like hyped up too much, but a nice amount of energy to kind of get you through that afternoon lull, which we all hit. So I think I've kind of talked about everything. Actually, let me go back to the Thieves household cleaner. So you know that it's, like I've said, you get the deep clean, it's toxic free. It's got Thieves oil in it, which is like just magical for many reasons. And actually the reason that it's called Thieves is because like the whole story is that back during the Black Plague, grave robbers would make this concoction and then they would apply it to themselves and in doing so, didn't get sick when they were robbing the graves of the people that had died of the plague. And so they were able to steal all the valuables from the graves without getting the plague themselves. So not like the most uplifting of stories, but it it paints a picture of like good immunity, a good like healthy immune system. So that's what we're going for there. So that's where the Thieves comes in. And I am doing a special right now. If you order a starter kit this month, so March, if you're watching this after March, sorry, doesn't apply. And I'm giving away, I'm sorry, for every kit, if you order a kit, your name is going to be put into a drawing for a giveaway. And the giveaway is one 16-ounce amber glass spray bottle that you can mix your Thieves household cleaner concentrate in with water to whatever strength you want. 2 2-ounce and 1 4-ounce amber glass spray bottle to make like the fabric sprays that I showed you, or air freshener. You can make your own perfume. You can make a Thieves immunity spray. You can make bug spray. You know, we're coming up here on spring and summer. You know, the bugs are crazy. 2 clear glass roller bottles. So you can mix your favorite carrier oil in and then make kind of diluted blends of the oils to bring with you on the go for emotional support, or again with the immunity support, and then a plastic funnel. So because I brought up the roller bottles, the last thing I want to talk to you about is to kind of like illustrate one more time the value of the kit is the amount that you can do with this. So some blends that you can do with the oils that are in the kit are an allergy blend. I had someone asking about this today that includes peppermint, lavender, lemon, and copaiba. I feel like I'm saying that wrong, which I might be, or I'm saying it right and I just sound drunk when I say it. An energy blend with peppermint, lemon, and frankincense. A sleep blend with lavender and copaiba. Tension blends for physical signs of tension with Frank and Panaway. Mental tension, which don't we all have, with Stress Away and Frank. A get well immunity with Thieves and Frank. And then a seasonal breathing support with lemon, lavender, peppermint, and copaiba. And then you can also kind of add Raven in there for just kind of general respiratory support as well. So I am glad that I got this all done with no kids getting involved. If you have any questions, you can comment below. You can message me. I will post the price breakdown. The kit itself is $160 plus tax and shipping. And if you don't know, if you refer 3 friends to purchase a kit, you essentially get your kit paid for, because you get $50 from Young Living for every kit that you sell, cash, not like in, you know, gift credit or, you know, credit to pay for, you know, other products, actual cash. So basically, if if you're like, this is too expensive right now, I totally get it. For me, the only way that I could afford to kind of build my oil collection was to do the kit. And, you know, some people say like, I can't afford it. Well, if you can get 3 people to purchase it, it's going to be paid for essentially. So that's something to think about. And I guess that's about it. I appreciate you guys watching. And I'm available if you have any questions. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a great day.